banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 80.
First run of the game here for Chase Bright. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, Burrow. High-headed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Get set. Right, 80. Right, hot. Hot. 11. Hot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Oh, intercepted. What a
I threw a pick.
on the third play. Picked off by Tracy.
I tried to get that. I tried to thread the fucking eagle with that bitch. Damn, I'm stupid.
Early setback like that interception. Human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He finds De'Ami Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here's second and 9. throw. Lawrence. And the Jags are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Hank Bigsby, touchdown Jaguars. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Here comes a reverse. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 37-yard line.
On 2.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here's God.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Here. 11 Thomas. Right 80. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
To throw is Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Just say.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. This time it's
Even on NCAA, it's crazy. I guess.
from the 46. Here's second and 8.
Here we go.
46-yard line.
I'm talking myself.
11 11. 12 12 12. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 38 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Can. Stop. 11 11 11 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow.
Ah, 2 picks.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that
I'm
interception
driving down the field on this nigga, bro. I'm
huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Lisa 24.
Tight end motioning left. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it is recovered by the Bengals. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific passing catch. But got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. And that's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
They'll run here with Brown. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
Brings up second down.
drive. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Right 80.
Now Brown. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
3rd and long.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Back.
And in motion is Brown. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Etienne, and he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous. They're not going to lose yardage. Not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Now Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. A carry here for Brown. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is third and long.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. 180. What is that? That.
Burrow to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Easy. Route. Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
In motion is Hunter. They go play action for Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. B.J. Hill. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's gonna let it go deep for Chase. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? They go play action for Burrow. He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And will be taken down at the 30. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 53 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be second down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
11, gun. Cut. 11, MT, tape. 11. Cut.
Second down, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and had long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Let's go.
ETN now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. To the right side here, pass is caught.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll run it here with ETN. 7.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
On the red. Hey, Ginger. Back. Go.
Again, they give it to Etienne. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Third and goal.
Hey.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Easy. Route. Son, there's a hunt. He's moving.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
11, mighty. It's your set. Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go. Hey, Soko. Hunt.
The man in motion here is Chark. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko. Hunt.
In motion is Hunter. Lawrence now on second down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be backed up now to start this drive.
At their own 5-yard line.
Defense 24.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second and 10.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
He's going to let this one go deep. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So obviously here in this one, the points... have been at a premium. So now as you get into the second half, I think both these offenses start saying, all right, we've had a hard time sustaining possession. We've had a hard time going the long way. Let's try to generate some chunk plays and get a little life in our offense. And that one falls incomplete, but I think they got to just continue to attack downfield.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man right side. It's complete. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Jacksonville.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Brings up second down.
From the 22 now, here's second and 5. The man in motion here is Chark. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his first NFL touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Logan Brooks to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
One, ready? Gun. Cut.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's big Christian Wilkins in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And a nice return there. The offense not to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Now Etienne. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jordan Battle up for the safety spot makes the play. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Take easy. Route. Done. That's the hunt.
Lawrence now. That's complete to Etienne. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. In motion is Brown. On the give, it's Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry. And He put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long.
Here's the 24. It's on. It's on.
Now Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
Here we go. 11.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Gun.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the off. Throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
11 Thomas. 12. Stop.
On 3rd down, it'll set up to throw. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That one is bitten away, incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Easy route. Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Back to throw. Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. They're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Ron. Big 13 heavy. Hey, Ginger,
This run straight ahead for ETN. The ball comes out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11.
Now, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Right, 80. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. Dot. Dot.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Easy, read him.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
Decent 24.
Lawrence. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Run up the middle with Bigsby. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's going to leave them with third down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
On the return, the Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Burrow working in the pistol. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they...
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
That is hot. What a throw. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing, Browning. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
He'll find Andre Yosibas. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
16 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Cincinnati.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think we got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trayvon Walker in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Christian Wilkins getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to third and very long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
I used to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's third and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the first down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on third down, you add it on top of the punt.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now it's Bigsby. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Pass downfield is caught by Brown. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This was good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Good spot here. Second and a yard.
Second and 1.
Here's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
3rd and 2. Here we go. Here we go. One final play. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up by Travis Hunter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record.
It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill plane, so I can heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'm a go.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
Never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. I heard broke, they damn near dead. Them little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill plane, so I can heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to...
my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's this, but you don't wanna see more. No, you wanna see more, but you wanna see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blaze, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the foot
bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to make the disco jack. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Once you run up cash, double back, baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, 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 made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a. I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a. I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I.
Everybody don't remember trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you.